global markets are buzzing with anticipation. The U.S. Federal Reserve is signaling a potential interest rate cut. This move is aimed at stimulating the American economy. Investors worldwide are watching closely. Lower interest rates in the U.S. can have a ripple effect. They often weaken the U.S. dollar. This makes U.S. exports cheaper. It also makes it cheaper to borrow money in U.S. dollars globally. Emerging markets like India are particularly sensitive to these changes. A weaker dollar can attract foreign investment. It makes their exports more competitive. The possibility of a rate cut has injected a dose of optimism into markets worldwide. Asian markets have responded positively to the news. The MSCI Asia ex-Japan Index, a key benchmark, has edged higher. This index tracks a broad range of companies across Asia, excluding Japan. This upward movement reflects the overall sentiment. Investors are optimistic about the potential impact of a U.S. rate cut. They anticipate increased capital flows into emerging markets. Asian economies, many of which are export-oriented, are seen as potential beneficiaries. The positive response is not confined to Asia. European markets have also shown gains. Wall Street, the heart of the U.S. financial system, has also reacted favorably. The anticipation of a rate cut has created a wave of optimism across global markets. Indian shares have joined the global rally. Benchmark indices like the Nifty 50 and the S&P BSE Sensex have experienced significant gains. The prospect of a U.S. rate cut is a major driving force. India is seen as a particularly attractive destination for foreign investment. A rate cut could further enhance this appeal. Lower U.S. interest rates could make India's relatively higher interest rates even more enticing for yield-seeking investors. The Indian stock market has witnessed increased trading activity. There is a palpable sense of excitement among investors. The potential for a rate cut has created a buzz. Section 4. Balancing optimism with caution. While optimism prevails, some analysts are urging caution. They point to the already high valuations in the Indian stock market. They argue that the market may have already priced in the potential rate cut. These analysts emphasize the importance of domestic factors. Corporate earnings, government policies, and inflation will all play a role in shaping the market's trajectory. Global factors, including trade tensions and geopolitical risks, also warrant attention. The message is clear. Don't get carried away by the hype. While a U.S. rate cut could provide a boost, it's crucial to maintain a balanced perspective. Investors should carefully assess both the risks and the opportunities. Section 5. The influence of foreign and domestic investment. Foreign and domestic investment flows are closely watched indicators. They provide insights into investor sentiment. In recent times, foreign institutional investors have been net sellers in the Indian stock market. This selling pressure has been offset by domestic institutional investors. These investors have been consistently buying Indian stocks. They demonstrate confidence in the long-term growth prospects of the Indian economy. The interplay between foreign and domestic investment will continue to influence the market's direction. A U.S. rate cut could potentially shift this dynamic. It might attract more foreign investment. This could further fuel the rally in Indian shares. Section 6. Looking ahead. Powell's speech and market outlook. Market participants are eagerly awaiting the upcoming speech by Jerome Powell. As the chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, his words carry significant weight. Investors will be listening attentively for any clues about the timing and magnitude of potential rate cuts. Powell's comments will be scrutinized for any hints about the Fed's outlook on the U.S. economy. A dovish stance, suggesting a willingness to cut rates, could further boost market sentiment. A more hawkish tone, emphasizing caution, could dampen the recent optimism. Global financial markets are at a crossroads. The anticipated U.S. rate cut has injected a dose of optimism. However, uncertainties remain. Investors are closely watching for signs of confirmation. Powell's speech will be a pivotal moment. It could shape market sentiment for the coming months.